TBC is upon us and we know that the pre-patch is coming out very soon. And a big thing I've seen within the community is that people are waiting for the pre-patch to drop before they start playing. Now on paper, this seems like a great idea, and in this video we're going to break down whether you should wait for pre-patch or start playing now. As always, a huge shout out to all of my channel members. I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. So why are so many players holding off for the pre-patch? Well, it's packed with tons of quality of life updates that make starting fresh way easier. The biggest one of these is that leveling to 60 is around 35% faster. This is thanks to an overall 15% XP reduction from level 20 to 60. You get boosted XP for all quests. Questing routes are way faster thanks to all elite mobs now becoming normal mobs. More quests are available. Some dungeons are slightly tweaked to make them faster. Stats are changed and you get better loot overall to speed things up. And of course, another major thing is that you get your mount at level 30 instead of level 40. Not only this, spell updates and TBC talents make a lot of the classes that were slower before much faster to level thanks to less downtime. Things like AoE leveling for mage become faster thanks to Blizzard scaling with haste and mana shield absorbing all damage instead of just physical. There are loads of other class changes like this that just make leveling so much faster and feel like much less of a grind. Pre-patch also unlocks Blood Elves for the Horde and Draenei for the Alliance with their own starting zones. That means new Paladin and Shaman options are available for both Alliance and Horde. Want to try a Blood Elf Paladin or Draenei Shaman? You can start fresh with these shiny new races right away and enjoy a more streamlined classic leveling experience. The new starting zones are absolutely fantastic, the lore is great, and the items that drop are actually very good. Huge quality of life improvements include meeting stones outside of the dungeons becoming summoning stones in pre-patch. Just 2 players at the stone can summon the rest of the group, making it super easy to jump into dungeons like Dead Mines or Black Fathom Deeps without everyone having to trek halfway across the map. It's perfect for those quick dungeon XP runs or playing with your friends. You'll also get early access into jewel crafting, which ties into TBC's gem system, plus other quality of life tweaks like cheaper mount at level 60. And of course, the pre-patch alone will bring a surge of new and returning players, so the servers will be absolutely buzzing with excitement, events, and that real fresh expansion vibe. The hype for TBC is absolutely amazing, and many consider this expansion the greatest of all time. I recently did a poll, which you can see on my channel, and TBC is winning right now with a quite large margin. And then finally, the PvP system changes to currency, meaning that rank 14 gear is available cheap, so even if you didn't do any dungeons or raids at level 60, you can still get full rank 14 epic gear with ease, making TBC leveling much faster. Obviously, these are just some of the main updates coming in the TBC pre-patch. There are so many more that I haven't covered, and we'll go through them in the future, but if you've liked this video so far, please consider giving it a like, it would mean the world to me. Thank you so much. So with all that said, surely if your main goal is to play in the Burning Crusade and you haven't played before, wouldn't you just wait for the pre-patch? Well, the biggest answer here is of course time, gold, and preparation. It's likely pre-patch will only be 2 to 4 weeks, and even with the new leveling improvements, it's still a stretch for a new player to level up, get geared, get all the ults, professions, and gold you want, all ready in time for TBC. People fall into this trap all of the time. They don't realize just how much gold they need for TBC to be competitive, which leads to people quitting early or spend their time grinding gold in TBC when they should be farming for items or reputation. You see, we're in a very unique scenario right now that we know TBC is coming. These servers are practically TBC waiting rooms, and starting now gives us a huge edge over all of the returning players. Talking on gold specifically, I've been recommending around 20,000 gold per character that you want to play in TBC. This covers your flying and epic flying, being able to buy all the best items early on. It covers all of your enchanting and consumable costs, and everything else you need. It seems like a massive amount, but if you start grinding gold now for just a couple of hours a day, you'd have exactly what you need in time for pre-patch. Not to mention all of the investments that you can make right now ready for pre-patch, which will make you tons and tons of gold from returning players. It's honestly the biggest opportunity to make thousands of gold in Classic WoW, and all of these guides will of course be covered in my Discord and in the members section of my channel. There's also a social aspect to this. You can get a head start by leveling now and joining guilds or making friends before the pre-patch flood of players come in. You can tackle the current endgame raids for items for faster TBC leveling. A solid guild now means better preparation for TBC raids and cementing yourself into a raid team. There are tons of items that are really useful in TBC, so when you can farm them now, it's a pretty good idea to do so. And of course, the nostalgia side, if you really love Classic's old school vibe, now will be your last chance to enjoy it before the pre-patch changes hit. We don't know if or when we'll ever get a Classic server like this again. The next big thing will probably be Classic Plus, but in terms of old school Classic, we might not ever get it again. So just level at your own pace without the new changes, mechanics or heavily overcrowded zones and really take it in. It's a really fun experience. So yeah, the biggest advantage of playing now is that you can level the characters you want to play, grind the gold you need, get all of your professions and ults sorted, and get items that give you a powerful edge into TBC. Staying consistent is the real key to this game, and doing the preparation now will avoid stress or burnout later. All of these things will be a huge game changer and will give you such an advantage over returning players later down the line. So all in all, should you start now or wait for pre-patch? Hopefully this video helped you make a decision and gave you all of the pros and cons to think about. It also really depends on what else you're doing. If you're not really playing anything else right now, it might be the perfect time to jump in. I know there's a stigma around Classic like, oh, it's too late to play Classic now, it's in phase 6, but honestly, it's never too late to play Classic World of Warcraft. So if you want my opinion or advice, I would say start playing as soon as possible. Don't worry too much about Nax runs or aiming for phase 6 best in slot. Just take this time to prepare for TBC, as it's a really fun expansion to play, and I know a bunch of people missed out on it last time. As always, if you want all the best preparation tips and gold farming methods so you can be fully prepared, please consider becoming a member to my channel. We're going to be doing tons of gold guides and TBC updates in the coming weeks, and the pre-patch investment guide will be dropping later this week, so there's lots to look forward to. As a side note, I'll be returning to regular streaming again very soon. I'm super hyped for TBC coming and I can't wait to get back into the game full time and chill out with you guys. But yeah, thanks for watching this video guys and have a lovely day.